nigga. If you don't love yourself, ain't nobody gonna love you. Your shit ain't right, what bitch in the right mind gon' fuck you? That's what they told me then. So I was like, fuck a bitch, I'ma grind, I'ma shine, and time I'ma blow their mind.
Alright guys, so coilovers are in, and it's me and Kevin. And I got my BBS's about a week ago. So doing an install video. The biggest question most people have is how to take the top out. What we're using is a spark plug socket and sticking an Allen key through it. So get that in there. Allen key holds it so it doesn't spin both of them at the same time. And it's going to take a little bit long, but it works. So exactly what I'm using is a 13/16 spark plug socket. In case you guys have BBS RCs and this shit's a bitch to come off, just tap on it a bunch of times around it and it'll loosen up. You should be able to get it off by hand. So these are the coilovers I got. Alright, so we don't have a strut spreader tool, so I used an Allen key. And hammered it in there to spread it to get the strut to come off. So now we got to get the spring off and compress it, and then use all the top stuff for the new coilovers. So now we're using a spring compressor. I'm renting it from AutoZone. They give it out for free. You pay them a down payment or whatever, and then once you give it back, they give you your money back. But so yeah, these one goes on this side, one goes on the opposite side, as equal as possible. You put these on, clamp them down, and hope you don't get shot in the face by a spring. Alright, so all this shit's off, got the spring off. The order for this is, it goes this little bearing goes in here, this goes in here, and that just goes on top of the new coilovers. Alright, so we got the Raceland front strut in, not all the way in, just need to do the top bolt now. We left the Allen key in the spreader because we wanted the strut to go all the way down to the bottom. So as you can see, it's all the way down, and then we take out the spreader tool in order to make sure that's fully seated. So now we just got to bolt the last bolt on top, and that's it for the front. So strut's in. Stretch bolt is back in. You're supposed to change this bolt right here because it's a stretch bolt. I am not, because I didn't really have the patience to go to the dealer to get a new one, because apparently they don't sell them at auto parts stores. So I'm reusing it. So now we'll move on to the back. Alright, so the backs are pretty easy. You got one nut and bolt here, and then two bolts up there, and then this whole thing drops down. The spring comes out, and then that's about it. You reuse some of the OEM parts, and then that's it. Alright, so all the nuts are out and bolts, and I put a jack underneath it so it didn't just fling when I got it out. Alright, so the spring's out. You're going to reuse this top rubber mount. Okay, so all this gets reused from this all the way up to this. So you take that off the old shock and put on the new shock. Me, unfortunately, I don't have the right tools to do it today, so I will be doing it on Monday, and I probably will make a video on it of the shock transfer of all the parts. So yeah, other than that, that's it. The coils are in now, and I'm gonna go test drive it.